let's talk about cueing. So we're talking about the non-beating hand. In my case, it's the left hand. Now here's the thing. Let's say you have an orchestra of 100 people. So we have strings, we have the woodwinds, we have the brass, we have percussion, and of course timpani, most possibly a harp. We're not talking about orchestra and choir because this will require another tutorial. Let's stay just with a full orchestra. So the thing is, just cueing like this doesn't make sense. You have to cue in a very empathetic way. That means a string player doesn't know how to place the bow if you cue like this. Doesn't make sense in the way of his sound making, right? Oboe player depends. Is it a staccato? Is it a forte or not? So my suggestion to you is to get an idea of cueing sounds maybe a little funny, but it works. Listen to a symphony that you like, or a symphonic tone poem, but a full orchestra piece. Listen to it and take your, I would call it the emotional hand, the non-beating hand, and imagine how you would cue the horn. That means you have, and only focus on the horn for a moment. You have to breathe with the horn. You have to do it. You have to imagine you're the horn player. So breathe with it. If a pianissimo string, first violin section comes in, imagine leading the bow. What helps actually is to move your arm and your hand in the right direction of the bow. So if it's an up bow they have to use, you go like this. Down bow, you would go like this. So with your left hand, you help them to really place the first note. Experiment with this, but bit by bit. Start with brass, soft brass. Start with soft strings. And in further tutorials, I will go towards staccato cueing, percussion, timpani. But now focus on the soft cues and enjoy it. Subscribe.